Hey guys, I wanted to preface this video by thanking you for helping this channel reach 700 subscribers. We're so close to reaching the goal of 1000, it's incredible. So make sure to share this video with your friends. Thanks. The Rise of Skywalker introduced the mainstream audience to the idea of a Star Destroyer having the capability to cause mass destruction on the scale of the Death Star. However, this idea has been around for decades, and I'll be giving a history lesson on every instance of a Star Destroyer or some type of cruiser with a superlaser in both canon and legends. Perhaps the oldest case is the Planechanga, a type of railgun designed by the Hutt Empire 15,000 years before the Battle of Yavin. The Planechanga's guns could be mounted on ships or as ground emplacements, and fired space rocks at a velocity so fast it could crack open entire planets. The Silencer was a superlaser designed by the Sith Empire under Darth Vitiate and created by Darth Mechus. It was mounted onto capital ships, such as the Harrower-class dreadnought. The weapon had a fast recharge rate, and several were created and deployed by the Sith Empire. Desolator was another ship built by Darth Angral and used to destroy the world Euphrates. Another Sith design, the Gauntlet, was a superlaser that could eliminate targets in hyperspace. The Empire planned on mass-producing the weapon, but it was destroyed after it was boarded and sabotaged by Havoc Squad. Next, we have the Omni cannon, a weapon mounted on the mysterious Gravestone vessel, which was able to defeat an entire Eternal Empire fleet in the unknown regions. Now we'll move on to the Clone Wars era of vessels, and there aren't many. We have the Shadowblade, a sleek, black Separatist cruiser equipped with the Hyper Point Destabilizer, which we don't really know what it could do, but it was probably just a super laser like everything else in this video. MetaNerds did a neat video on it, link will be in the description, so go check that out. Of course, we also have the Malevolence, but I chose not to include it on this list because I don't really consider its ion cannons to be super lasers per se. On the contrary, we also have the Devastation, the sister ship of the Malevolence, which did in fact have Kyber crystal powered ion cannons, which were super lasers, which are powered enough to destroy small planets. It was almost unleashed on Coruscant, but the Night Sister, Sai Circu, but was destroyed with the help of the Jedi Council. Now let's talk about Imperial Vessels, and we're going to be here for a while. I believe the first would be the Twilight, which seems to me to be a modified Victory-class destroyer with a superlaser that could destroy large asteroid bodies. It takes great inspiration from the Sith Silencer, which I talked about earlier. It was used to destroy a hidden Jedi enclave on an asteroid, and the ship's fate afterwards is unknown. The Twilight would directly inspire the creation of the Conqueror, which is probably one of the more popular ships on this list. The Conqueror was built above Naboo and staffed by elite Imperial Storm Commandos under the command of Admiral Victor Strong. The Conqueror was designed to replace the destroyed first Death Star, and eventually ships of this type would replace all Imperial Star Destroyers in the Imperial fleet. To put this into perspective, that would mean the Empire would have over 25,000 of these vessels. The ship's slow development and construction were guarded by the Dark Jedi Naman Cha, and Director of Imperial Intelligence Yazane Zard also oversaw the project. Clearly the Conqueror was something the Empire really placed a lot of value in, and intended to use it to cripple the rebellion by destroying their worlds. However, it was destroyed by Renegade Squadron 1 year after Yavin, above Mustafar. In canon, we have the Onager-class Star Destroyer, which was designed to quickly destroy Separatist holdouts using its Kyber crystal superlaser to devastate planets and capital ships. Next, we have the granddaddy of all Star Destroyers with superlasers, and my personal favorite vessel in all of Star Wars. The one, the only, Eclipse Super Star Destroyer. I don't really think I need to explain this one, as you probably are familiar with the Eclipse by now, but it has a small signal axial superlaser at the front of the ship, capable of cracking continents and destroying small moons. As did its sister ship, the Eclipse II, which is essentially the same vessel in terms of firepower. We also have the smaller Sovereign-class Super Star Destroyers, which were a few kilometers shorter than the Eclipse and had a similar axial superlaser. 4 known vessels of this class were in construction around the planet Biss: the Sovereign, the Autarch, the Despot, and the Heresiarch. The Empire planned on building a fleet of these vessels to usher in a new century of Imperial dominance. Now let's switch back to canon to finish off this list. We have the Zyston class destroyer, which is basically an upscaled Imperial 1 class destroyer with a weirdly small superlaser slapped on the bottom. Perhaps the most powerful superlaser on this list, it's said that the weapon could destroy entire planets, not just small moons or continents. To do this, the ship had to fire its weapons in bursts. They were built and staffed by Sith cultists loyal to the reborn Palpatine 3 decades after the Battle of Yavin. And I think that may be all the superlasers in both canon and legends that were mounted on Star Destroyers. Honorable mentions include the Mandator 4 Dreadnought, used by the First Order. I didn't really consider this to be a super laser, just a really powerful laser cannon. If I forgot any ships on this list, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.